Hello, 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 my loves. I have another kick ass message for you guys. Oh my God. Somebody out there is totally, your vibration is elevating. I'm just going to get right into it, y'all. I've already pulled three oracle cards. Actually, I didn't even pull them, they came flying out. So it's really cool. I'm working with Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light Oracle deck today. And here we go Pillar of Light. Check out that gorgeous rainbow bridge from yourself, from your heart space, up to Great Spirit, up to the divine realm. Somebody's vibration is elevating and raising, like you are already on a spiritual path on some level. I mean, we are all on a spiritual path, whether we realize it or not to some degree, right, guys? But for those that I'm speaking to get today, you are especially raising your vibration. I really, really love this so very much for you. It says your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. The second card that came through, and it makes so much freaking sense, is boundaries. It's like when our vibrations, when we are raising our vibrations from like the lower frequency, like emotions and feelings up into the higher ones, like I'm talking going from like a fear-based perception to a love-based perception, you really, really must have clear boundaries with yourself, meaning the way that you are speaking to yourself, the way you feel about yourself, what your intentions are behind the actions and decisions that you're making, right, and taking. But also very, very important to have boundaries with people, places, things, situations. As we elevate our vibrations, right, and we're getting into that place where this is becoming our new norm, right, it's only natural for certain foods that we used to like to eat, we may not like to eat them anymore. Activities that we were accustomed to doing, they may not bring you the same level of satisfaction anymore. People that are around you, especially this seems to be the most difficult one for those of us on that real significant awakening path, right? It's like when we raise our vibrations, and those of us that we surround ourselves with, family, friends, colleagues, whatnot, acquaintances, whatever, if they're not on a similar path, if they're not doing the depth work, if they're not doing the things that also are raising their vibrations, right? It's only natural for there to become like a misalignment. It's nothing personal. It's just really, truly a matter of not being aligned. So it's like Spirit's asking you, as your vibration is raising, to take an assessment. Where do you need to like initiate clear, healthy boundaries, right? And I want to be really, really clear about this. Boundaries are not meant to keep people in, boundaries are meant to keep people inside. You know what I mean? But it's important for you to be confident and set those boundaries and be very clear and communicate in a manner that is clear, clean, and free of emotional poison, as the great Don Miguel Ruiz puts in his book, The Four Agreements. I love that book. I'm like on a Four Agreements kick right now. Anyway, so yeah, boundaries are a must, my loves. It's like Imrama. This is an old Celtic word. This is a card. Look at this. It's all water, all emotions. Water represent our emotions and feelings. 3:55 on the clock could be meaningful for someone. But this is also representing our subconscious, our depth, our shadow, right? And so this is actually asking you, where are you being called to journey to? So for some of you, I feel like your souls are actually like sending you little seeds, planting little seeds in your awareness field, right? In your conscious awareness field. Like it's summoning you to maybe visit a sacred site in the world. Maybe it's summoning you to go visit family or go visit an old friend. Maybe metaphorically, this is really truly asking you, you are ready. Your vibration is rising, right? You must instill boundaries with yourself and others, right? Maybe it's time to take an even deeper dive on something. So this is really exciting. I'm ready to go ahead and get into it with the tarot, my loves, right? Rock on. Regardless of what channel you're watching this on, my handle is the same across YouTube, IG, Facebook, and TikTok. It is TikTok. 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 At Into the Bliss 1717. My full readings are always up on my YouTube channel, right? That's my home base, guys, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, readings are timeless. It doesn't matter where you're at on the path. Just take what resonates and leave the rest on the table for someone else, right, guys? Don't make this fit. Don't make this fit. Spirit, what messages want to come forth for this beautiful collective today for their best and highest regarding their vibration rising, boundaries, and where their souls are being called to today, huh? Where are they supposed to journey? What's going on? Let's get into it. Ooh, okay, Two of Swords just came out. Page of Swords. Queen P, Queen of Pentacles coming out and what's helping us today. High Priestess is in the challenge, does not surprise me. And the Page of Pentacles is our potential outcome. Back end energy, I like it. Ace of Cups. Ooh, we got the Lover's card in the background energy here. Got the Six of Swords, moving away from something. And the Ace of Wands. I got 2 aces on the boards, guys. I really like that. I like that. I like it. Hold the phones for a sec. Okay, so again, I could be spilling out multiple threads of energy here, so take what resonates again, leave the rest on the table. I feel like I'm speaking to a collective that has been blocking this call. Your soul is calling, and like, you can push it off. You can push it off if you're not ready, that's fine. But your soul is going to keep knocking at the door. And eventually, if you don't answer the call, your soul's going to start crying, and it's going to reflect in your area. It's going to reflect in like the Page of Swords, right? It's like the Page of Swords is, in this particular reading, this is more of like a soul path reading. It can fit into any area of your life, though, whether it's your love life, friendships, family, work, right? Transformational journey, right? But the Page of Swords in this situation, I feel like you're up in your head a little bit, like maybe ruminating. For some of you, definitely have recently moved away from some type of a toxic situation. It could have been some type of a relationship, definitely a very, very difficult choice came about for some of you. This could have been like a love relationship ending or beginning. For some of you, it's like leaving past individuals that are not really in agreements with this beginning. This can also be about denying, bringing your masculine and feminine into balance. It's like with the Ace of Wands in the back end energy, it's like Spirit is really trying to send you downloads of information. Like, you've been receiving, sparks of insight. Like, I need to go here, or what about going there? And it's not going to be loud. It's like quiet and subtle, and almost just like an inner knowing, so to speak. You know what I mean? But I feel like you're up in your head, you're blocking. And the Two of Swords, as above, so below. It's like it's kind of like head in the sand vibes. You're like, oh, how am I going to do this? Why me? Why now? Like, It's like, no. I feel like what's helping you right now is, I feel like you're stable and secure in your material world with the Queen of Pentacles. Like, the collective that I'm speaking to, you move slowly and methodically. You're confident. Like, you're very organized and well-structured, very generous. I could be speaking to a collective that's very homebodied. This could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy as well. But you like to be at home. You like to run the show at home. Very much into family and community type energy, right? I'm hearing there's been a recent ending. There's been a recent breakup, and that's why I'm seeing the Six of Swords in the back end energy. And maybe I feel like you walked away from someone. You walked away from someone, whether this was a lover, a committed relationship, or this could also be like a friend or a friend group or some type of a work situation. But you chose to walk away, and by doing that, this initiated that spark, that Ace of Wands, that insight to come through. Oh my God, check you out. You're raising your vibration by making that choice, by choosing you. For some of you, you've already exhibited those boundaries. Having boundaries is actually considered a very spiritual act. It's an act of spiritual, like it's love. It's showing a love and reverence for yourself. Like, you value yourself, you honor yourself, and you're not going to betray yourself by saying yes to things when you really mean no. Because you know that when you do that, when you say yes to people, places, things, situations, when you really mean no, you understand and realize that over time that builds bitterness and resentment. And those are some of the lowest vibrational feelings and emotions, right? And that can keep us really stuck. So I feel like I'm definitely speaking to a specific group that has recently exited the building on something, again, a relationship, work, something along those lines. And now Spirit's really inviting you, your vibration's raising, it's time to level up. But to do that, there are like wisdom, there's cosmic nuggets of wisdom within you that must be unearthed. And the only way to do that is to take a deep dive. And my friends, that's why the challenge right now is the High Priestess, because first of all, the High Priestess is one of the divine, one of the archetypes of the divine feminine. The High Priestess is inviting you to take that deep dive into the subconscious, whether we're talking about inner child work or shadow work, right? Whether we're trying to heal wounds of our inner masculine or inner feminine energies, right? It's like, I feel like I'm speaking to a collective that's been definitely avoiding this for whatever reason. But, the outcome here, man, there's a lot to be learned. The Page of Pentacles, student, there's so much to be learned and so much to be applied. There are opportunities that want to come in for you, my love. And they're right, like knocking at your door. But in order for those keys to present themselves so that you can unlock those doors, Spirit's like, you got to do the deep dive first. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. Overarching energy here, the Ace of Cups. This is about really, truly, doing all of the things that really make you feel juicy and like that you're taking really good care of yourself. So whatever that is, anything from walking barefoot outside to a nice warm cup of tea, which I like to refer to as a warm hug for the soul, right? Maybe it's curling up with a good book. Maybe it's watching a rom-com that makes you laugh, right? Maybe it's diving back into some of your creative projects that you've been ignoring lately for whatever reason. Life's just getting in the way, right? So, it's like when we're doing those types of deep dives, it's so, so, so important to ramp up the self-care and really have that extra bit of compassion. And you know what? Give yourself permission to guard your energy even more, okay? Because your energy is like your most valuable resource, right? So let's get some clarification, okay? Why is this collective blocking this, Spirit? Show me the Two of Swords in the present situation. What's going on, my love? For their best and highest, please, Spirit. I'm hearing, I just went through this. I don't want to do it again. It's okay. I get it. Oh, it's wild. On this Page of Swords card, I'm seeing 2 hummingbirds. And on the other deck, my animal deck, that hummingbird card was coming out. And that message was, be present now. So I feel like, again, you're up in your head about something. And Spirit's like, please, please, please sink back down into your heart space. Your power is really, truly in the positivity of your mindset and the presence that you have, bringing your heart forth and center. Because you guys, our souls communicate. We receive our inner guidance from the divine realm through our hearts, right? Think about it. Ooh, I'm getting chills on that. Think about it. Spirit functions through the element of fire, which can also be electricity, right? Our hearts are one big electrical pump, okay? So, yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Why am I seeing this Two of Swords, please and thank you? What's going on with this collective? 3, 2, and 1. Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay. Okay, some of you think that, some of you are avoiding this because you think, oh, yeah, avoiding it totally. 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You're avoiding this another deep dive, or you're avoiding taking this trip or taking this day trip or wherever it is, whether it's like in the physical world or it's like the metaphorical sense, like taking that subconscious dive, you think that you're going down this same road again, like it's going to be really tumultuous and painful, and Spirit's like, no, 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 no. Here's the devil card, okay? Oops, I should probably cover up the nudie booties. The devil card energy with the world card, and then I've got the sun card, right? So it's like you've already been through the worst of it, okay? That formal cycle, I feel like you were towering the F out, like tower, 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 tower. So no wonder why you're like, no. But Spirit's here to say, it's not that same cycle. That cycle has ended. Somebody out there needs to hear that that cycle that you've already slayed, that's not the one that we're talking about. This is a different one because you've already ended that cycle. You're already exhibiting a different perspective, right? You're already in more of a very confident, abundant, joyous like mindset. And that's why you're showing up, you know, what's helping you, the Queen of Pentacles energy, like I talked about earlier, right? So that cycle has ended. I repeat, somebody out there needs to know and be reassured by Spirit that that last big cycle, that chapter has ended. This is not what we're talking about. Because you ended that, because you walked away and you honored yourself, you didn't betray yourself, your vibration raised, baby, and you are ready to elevate. There are more gifts that want to come in. There are more opportunities that want to come into you. So this is not that same situation. It's like you are blocking yourself, but look at the Eight of Swords here. She can free herself. Like she's not trapped. She thinks she is, but she's not. So this is so doable. This is so doable. Okay, show me this Page of Swords. What's going on with this Page of Swords and the hopes of fears? I feel like you're ruminating in your thoughts, thinking that it's going to be the same. Like I'm answering my own questions. I love you, Spirit. This Ace of Swords is yes. That's a big yes card for me when I'm like clarifying that, yeah, you're on to something. This is how my guides basically tell me that. So yeah, you don't need to be on your heads on this. It's like, you know what? There's the Strength card on the bottom of the deck. This is divine feminine led. Like you've done a lot of shadow work and integration of your light and your dark already. And you've done a lot of healing work on your masculine and feminine. Like you really know what it means to get yourself in balance and stay in balance, guys. So, you know, Great Spirit's not going to give you anything that you can't handle. It's like, go ahead and move forward courageously with bold courage. Like be bold. Like there's like really good stuff on the other side of this. Show me more about this High Priestess. Is there anything the High Priestess can tell us? Like, what are we looking for? Can she give us a hint? Mostly, no, she doesn't, but it doesn't hurt to ask. 3, 2, and 1. Haha. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. All right, so for some of you, King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this could be definitely about like another layer. I'm getting a visual of the heart opening and like these big, massive, like titanium walls like melting and coming down. I feel like I said, you've done a lot of integrative work already, a lot of transformational work already. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's my mom. It's my mom. I'll have to call you back, Mom. Love you. Anywho, so what I was saying was, as I see another layer ready to be unearthed, I see you unearthing another layer because, again, you chose yourself. You walked away from something toxic, someone or something or a situation toxic, raising and elevating. And so, you know, the High Priestess is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Moon card. So the Moon card is inviting you to do that deep deep dive into that subconscious, right? To unearth, like maybe heal something. I feel like healing from that, whatever you left, whatever you walked away for, there's something to heal in that because there is definitely a lesson to learn in there. And I feel like you've been really, really harsh and critical with yourself. Maybe the person that you left behind or the situation that you left behind was really manipulative or very judgmental and critical with that Five of Swords energy. Maybe they just really moved about the cabin with that Knight of Wands energy, just very, very impulsive and very fast moving, kind of like an in and out of your life type situation. But Spirit is here to say that when you do this depth work, you're going to have another change of perspective. It's going to really help fully solidify you and ground you into the energies of gratitude, joy, and love. And every time I see a rainbow, whether it's in the readings or it's in the real world, it's like that's my way of knowing that spirit is there, like really high-fiving you and nudging you, like you are on the right path, my love. Keep moving forward. So whatever these cosmic nuggets of love that you're needing to unearth, you're going to unearth through this other deep dive, or wherever you're going, like maybe maybe this travel that's coming up, or you've got something coming up, or you're avoiding it, but whatever the situation is, it's really going to set off another spark, another level, and really bring you into this place of deep fulfillment, opening your heart up even more. So I want to get some information about the Page of Pentacles. Show me more about the Page of Pentacles and the outcome. What's coming in with the Page of Pentacles, please and thank you. Thanks, Spirit. What else? Ooh, okay. Yeah, learning. Ooh, okay, yeah, this is good. What else, Spirit? Definitely, once you retrieve those lessons, what's gonna go down with that Page of Pentacles is you integrating the lessons, applying them to your daily life. You know what I mean? Because again, we can learn the lessons all we want. We can discover those cosmic nuggets of wisdom and be like, heck yeah, that's amazing. But if we don't actually apply those lessons into our daily life, it doesn't stick. It doesn't solidify. And the same cycles end up coming back. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's dead. So what came out was, oh yeah, this is about you learning. There's the Five of Wands. So this is truly about you learning how, again, boundaries against external drama, not seeking advice or wisdom outside of you. This is really an invitation to go within, right? It's like that boundaries card with this Five of Wands. Again, it's just a need to really protect your energy right now. And I think maybe for some of you, this is what you're learning. It's like it's leveling up time, right? Because what's happening is once you're able to apply those lessons, prayers are being answered. There's the Three of Wands. There's some type of an expansion coming in, right? This is also about leaning into really trusting and believing and having faith in positive outcomes. So I feel like maybe some of you are fearing that, again, you don't want to go down that road for whatever reason. You know what I mean? What's the final guidance for this collective, please and thank you, Spirit? I really like this for you. What's coming in after? Actually, no, you know what? Hold the phones. I'm going so fast. Let me just slow my roll, okay? What's coming in after they integrate these lessons, please and thank you? Three, two, and one. Oh man, that's awesome. Ooh, hey, what's going on? I like it. Oh, nice. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, you guys. I like that very, very much. So what's coming in after the fact, okay? I've got the Queen of Swords, I've got the Nine of Swords, and I've got the Five of Wands. Again, this is about you releasing yourself from like the anxiety and the fears of being judged and criticized by these people. I really feel like there's a group of people that may not be in line with your path. I feel like these are people that you consider to be really super close to you on some level. Again, it could be like a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, wife, a lover, family, friends, whatever, colleagues. And it's like you're really afraid of losing these people. But I feel like there could be definitely somebody with fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But really the Queen of Wands, in her undesirable state, she can be really dramatic. Just unnecessary drama. So I feel like there's somebody out there that's definitely bringing in this level of fear or whatever. And I feel like when you do this dive work, this is about, here's the Six of Cups, somebody from the past. It's really fully releasing that. And once you're able to fully release that energy and release the energetic cords, you know what I mean, that you've got with this person or this situation or whatever, it's like you're gonna feel so much better. The Page of Wands, you're gonna be so much more lighter and able to really allow yourself to explore and be spontaneous, right? It's like the Page of Wands is all about, you know, it's a student mindset. There, you've got a couple of pages here, so this is really truly about a new path opening up for you. And I feel like once you're really able to, you know, put those boundaries in full force, let whoever needs to go, go. It's nothing personal, my loves. It's about honoring yourself. And when you really, because you've already begun that process, right? And when you get through this cycle, here's the Nine of Pentacles. This is about, for some people, this is about being single, right? For others, this is really about knowing your worth. This is about being very, very confident. This is about being so generous with all of your resources. You know what I mean? And so I feel like this is also about an abundant mindset and not a mindset of like lack or scarcity, where sometimes when we have a feeling of like lack or scarcity on any level, you know, it's like we tend to maybe go into those types of people-pleasing situations or like codependency type situations, you know what I mean? So I just feel like you've already been doing this work and the worst of it is over. Again, I have to say, the last cycle that you went through, it was, I just feel the energy was really, really rough. And this is not going to be it. It's almost like just nipping, you know, those last bit of nuggets just to kind of open up another layer. So let me get some final guidance from the angels. Angels, what messages do you have for this beautiful collective? By the way, you guys, I do Transformational Tarot Tuesdays live on my Instagram channel every Tuesday, 12:12 Eastern. The live is recorded and it posts to Facebook after that, to my Facebook page. So might be something you might be interested in. It goes right along that whole soul path. Anything can come up: spirituality, love, friendships, work, career. Ha! I like this very, very, very much. Yeah, bottom of the deck, there is no need to worry about this because that cycle has already ended. The heinous cycle has already ended. Your angels really, really want you to reach out to them. I mean, if you have concerns or, you know, fears, you know, this is a time to really reach out to your spirit team and ask them to help you transmute these feelings, right? These emotions, you know? It's also like if you have questions or there's like a concern, just talk to your guides. You know, they can't initiate things without you initiating it because of free will. You know what I mean? So for some of you, something's going down within the next few weeks. So I like that very much. Let's talk about self-care really quick. What can they do to help them through this process? Please and thank you. And then we're going to end it. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take both of them. Ah, I like it very much. Let yourself receive support. Like your spirit team, I feel like a lot of you, because you're up in your head, your spirit team's trying to send you, you know, mystical moments and synchronicities and signs, but you're not able to retrieve them because you're so far up in your head. You know what I mean? So the one message is stop sensory overload. Maybe a detox off of social for a minute. I feel like, again, there's that reference to getting outside and earthing yourself. Barefoot if you can. It really just helps reground you and helps get you back into your body. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that wants to come through, Spirit? One last message. I just feel like, is there anything else that wants to come through, Spirit? Please and thank you. Yeah, it's the last card. Spirit's asking you to please take action. It's the Emperor. Bold action. Hey, 4:20 on the clock. Woo-hoo! I am also a nurse specializing in sacred plant medicines, cannabis, and that's like the ultimate cannabis call. So, yeah, anyway, paying homage to the plant. You guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope that there was something that resonated for you. If there was, drop it in the comments. I love, love, love interacting with everybody. Of course, I always appreciate a like, a subscribe, a follow, whatever the dealio is on whatever channel you're on, right? Please be sure to check me out over on YouTube. I do a lot of other extras, and I'm just really trying to really truly build a community of aligned, like-minded souls so we can really band together and help lift each other up. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, until the next time, my loves, be well, love well, live well. Chef's kiss vibes. I love you all.